Alright, today I'm not working and I'm home, and yesterday the shopping wiped me out. My back's fine, but just being out with people in public in general just fucks me over. So, the video kind of weirdly cuts off for yesterday because, like, basically I just had reached my max of shopping, and I mean, to my credit, or I guess to my fault, going shopping on a Saturday, couple weeks before Christmas, probably not the best idea. Um, yeah, just people in general were starting to get to me. But that's fine. We cut all of that out, so you don't have to watch that. I didn't film a lot of it. There was one guy I went to, God, where was I? Home Goods, I think, and there was an employee standing at the, like, there's 100 people in line, and then once you get up to the front, you go to the registers, and it's actually set up very well, where, like, there's like, every register is numbered electronically, and there's a little computer voice that tells you which one is available. So there's literally no purpose for this schmuck to be standing there, like, chatting with everybody about what they're buying and then telling them where to go in line. And let me tell you, when I got up there, he was like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I was much better until my personal space was invaded by a dumbass." So, needless to say, I spent quite a lot of money there, so he can suck my dick. But, yeah, clearly this is all my problems, you know? These people are fine in real life. It's me that's the issue. But I just hate that shit. Like, that just fake bullshit drives me crazy. So, yeah. But other than that, I managed fairly well. There are a lot of people out driving that really shouldn't be driving, but that's par for the course. But I was so exhausted by the end of the day that I just kind of basically went to sleep. My back was really hurting then because I had done too much. I did buy litter, but I bought a tiny bag, and I left it in the car until my back gets a little better because I'm not, like, dying for it. They can last a few more days. But now I'm editing yesterday's vlog because I was so tired I didn't want to edit and put it up because it takes like an hour and a half for me to edit and do all that. I'm getting pretty efficient at it. I think the first video took me like 3 hours to edit, so I'm getting much better at it. So I'm just finishing up that, and then I'm going to post that on YouTube. And then I don't know that there'll be much for today either, just because I don't plan on going out. After I'm done editing this, I'm going to continue my Harry Potter marathon. I think I'm just starting the 4th movie. Okay, and let me correct myself. Well, so in the, I think 2 videos ago when I was unboxing my Harry Potter set, I had said that the 7th film is my favorite film. And I don't know that that's true, because after rewatching Alfonso Cuarón's film, which is the 3rd one, Prisoner of Azkaban, I think it's really close between the two of them. I remember when Alfonso Cuarón, when that film first came out, being blown away at how much of an improvement it was over the first 2 films, but I didn't quite recognize just how much he determined from there on out how those films would be made. I like the David Yates films. I think he did really well. Again, I still think the 7th film is my favorite because it adapted the book so well, and it still had style. I think the first 2 films struggle immensely with having any voice or style. They're basically just, I can't think of the word, but, shit, what is the word I'm looking for? Shit, I'm drawing a blank. But essentially, like, those films, all they do is hash information at you because there's a lot of information in the books that they're trying to set up in the world, but they forget to have any sort of style or voice of their own. There's no distinct, like, yes, this is the look or the feel of Harry Potter. They're just kind of there to give you information. And when Alfonso Cuarón took over, he basically was like, okay, and because that film is not a close adaptation of the book, it's very good, but he essentially was like, okay, yes, we're going to give you everything that's in the book, but we're also going to create like realistic moments. And what I mean by that is he takes the time to slow down and show you the world naturally as opposed to exposition. That was the word I was looking for. The first two films are just exposition and nothing else. And the third film takes the time to let you like breathe and believe that the world is natural and like give you scenes that aren't necessarily like this is exactly information you have to have or learn from the book, but it feels real and it lets you get to know the characters. And yes, I realized that Rowling's writing was also getting better by the third book, so in general it's just better, but I really feel like he doesn't get enough credit for creating essentially how the rest of those films would be made, because David Yates, who doesn't direct it, Alfonso is a little different than David Yates. David Yates, I think, are a little more dry, still dark, but they don't have that, like, I guess, there's sort of an artistic flair that Yates, I don't know, it's hard to say, because, like, I really like the Yates films and his vision, but I think all he really did was he saw what Alfonso did, and then he made it his own, and tried to continue that look that he created, as opposed to truly revamping it, which is smart. I think what Alfonso had done was perfect. So the fact that Yates recognized that and was like, okay, we're just going to tweak this a little and make it my style is really good. I'm blabbing on forever because I love film and I'm full of myself. So I guess my bottom line is all I'm saying is that I don't personally feel like I've heard a lot of talk about how imperative Alfonso Cuarón's film was in terms of creating what became the Harry Potter look, the style, the feel. I just don't think he got enough credit. So that's all I wanted to blab on about. But now I'm going to go watch the fourth film, which is Yates' first film. I remember that one. I really like that one. They hacked the beginning to death for obvious reasons. I mean, there's stuff you can't include from the books because they go on too long. But it's not nearly as bad as the sixth film, which is just a dumpster fire in my opinion. But yeah, so I'll probably go do that, and then I don't know there'll be much else today. I do have to. I'm making some stuff for Christmas, but I'm probably not gonna do that till tomorrow because I'm still a little tired. I basically slept like all day. It's like 3:00, and I'm just now coming to life. But tomorrow I could show you the studio more. This is kind of a nice angle. You can see a little bit of everything, but I'll clean it up and then maybe do a tour of that. And then I don't know if I can show you what I'm making because it's Christmas presents, but nobody I know really watches these videos. Nobody really watches these videos in general, but I'm having fun making them. So thank you to everyone who does tune in to watch them.